Humidity levels are down near 10%, and that's not a good scenario for the firefighters.
You know, when we see levels of 10, 12% like we're seeing right now, that's extremely dry air. When you have such volatility with all of that dry brush that we've got up there right now, it does not take much to get a fire going. And then on top of that, when the temperature readings are hovering right around 90 degrees, then what happens is that we set the stage for what is going to be a concern. So let's take a look at this time-lapse video here once again and show you what we're seeing, and that is very, very bone dry conditions that continue here across the Treasure Valley. Actually, throughout the entire state, this extremely dry air mass is the dominant feature for us. A red flag warning is in effect for the south central mountains until 9 o'clock this evening for gusty winds and the humidity levels that are now below 25%. But no red flag warnings in effect for us. But that may be changing, especially by Thursday, because we're going to be seeing a significant spike in temperature readings. 90 degrees outside right now. We're probably going to end up topping out with a high today of about 94 degrees. 93 degrees right now in Mountain Home and 90 degrees in Ontario. The winds are now out of the north at about 12 miles per hour, and the humidity levels are down to 12% as we speak. So the dry air mass in place because this low is still spinning around. You can see the flow coming in right here out of the southwest and working its way to the northeast. So cooler air is just to the north, hot, dry conditions right now, but tomorrow some of that cooler air gets a little bit closer to the Treasure Valley, so just a touch cooler tomorrow. High temperatures right around the low 90s, but then on Thursday what happens is the cooler air retreats to the north. High pressure suddenly builds in here across the Gem State. A strong southwesterly flow is going to pump in a lot of hot, dry desert air again on Thursday. And in fact, temperature readings by Thursday afternoon could be approaching 100 degrees. Let's hope that they get that fire under control, because that would be a horrible scenario for the firefighters. So right now, the southwesterly flow right there, you can see how dry it's going to be all across the state tomorrow. Looking ahead toward Thursday, again, extremely dry. You can see the dryness, that swath of dry air from the Cascades of Washington and Oregon all the way out here into the central Rockies. So here's my 7-day forecast and for the Treasure Valley. Going to go to about 91 degrees tomorrow. Just a touch cooler air moves in from the north, but it rapidly retreats on Thursday. Temperatures spike to 100 degrees on Thursday, then back down to 90 degrees on Friday. Kind of a yo-yo effect there. And then Saturday and Sunday we stabilize, but temperatures will be in the mid-90s. There are no storms, no monsoon moisture, nothing of a significant humidity raising event that's going to be headed our way, and the mountains will be seeing tons of sunshine with high temperatures this weekend in the low to mid 80s range. So that spike on Thursday of 100 degrees, that is a concern, because once we hit those levels, guys, humidity levels have to drop as the temperature goes up. So that would not be good.
It's just bone dry.
Very, very dry.
Thank you, Roland.
Thank you, Roland.